What's up, YouTube? And Warrior7 here, and today I got with you the Xbox Game Pass guide on the new app. It is a recent update that came out about a week ago, and honestly, this is the way the app should work. Like, this is literally 2.0. And if you're not familiar, the Xbox Game Pass app is what you use on your mobile device to be able to control and manage your library of Xbox Game Pass games. You can actually install them into a specific console if you have multiple, or just your only one. It'll tell you if storage is low, how much that you have left, all that good stuff. And when it's done installing, you'll get a notification telling you it is done. By the way, if you shake the device, it will allow the feedback mode to be activated. But anyway, let's dive into it. Xbox Game Pass, honestly, best value in gaming, better than PS Now in my opinion. But PS Now is catching up, so better keep on your steps, on your toes, Xbox Game Pass. So anyway, when you first boot up the app, and if you've never done it, it'll tell you it's the new version, this, yada, yada, yada. And it'll start on the PC section, which you can then, once you do that initial touching and whatnot, it'll remember which one, if I remember correctly, is the one you left it on. But it also could be on the one you play the most. But honestly, I think it is just based on the one that you last checked. So console, then console, PC. And so checking out the games, of course, you have your recently added down here. And then on the top right corner, before we go down, you have your search and then your notifications. Notifications, it'll now tell you when there's a new release for which specific version, PC or console. Plus, it'll tell you the games that are leaving, which is a heaven sent. Because before they had this notification thingy, I would honestly, no, by the way, you can first by scrolling down. On the console, I would, or on the app, I would scroll all the way to the bottom pretty much, and that's where you would find sometimes, because sometimes it wasn't even there, it'll tell you leaving soon, and it would tell you which ones are leaving soon. That was really the only way to find out how the games were leaving, or which ones are going to be gone soon. But now you get a notification, which is nice. Plus, this is a good way to keep track of all your stuff. And then you go to your quest, which are what you can unlock to get Microsoft points, and then couple those with your Microsoft rewards points, which are the same thing, and then pretty much, and then that's how you get your free Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You get free gift cards or sweepstakes, which I highly am against those loot boxes. I'm not a big fan of sweepstakes / loot boxes, because when I want something, I don't care if it's expensive. If I want it now. I don't want that stupid gambling stuff, but to which they're on. And these quests, whenever you unlock one, you'll have your turn-in quest. I have 0 right now, but you tap that and it'll pull up the notification, the thingy when jiggy, where it'll tell you how many points it gave you, and then once you do that, it'll show you your total with the arcade machine, which is the nice logo that's been there. And now it's a pop-up instead of an entire screen cover-up, but you can go to active quest. It'll tell you which quest you're working on, the ones that you've made some progress on. Then you tap one, it'll take you into the actual quest and tell you the details of the quest and how many points and what you need to do to get it done. And then of course the 3 taps show all available games, which I think it's a new feature in the sense of oh, by the way, the share thing, it's like a text thing that you can just share. Hey, this is what I did, and it just describes the quest and whatnot. Of course, you show all available titles, meaning all the games that you could do that challenge on and whatnot. And then that works for all the quests. And then, of course, on your daily quest, if you scroll further down, you have your daily, weekly, monthly, which if you're interested on doing them, I have a video every week. I do the video on each specific quest that it's big enough based on the game, not like the weekly, do 2 achievements and whatnot. But if you like me to do those, let me know and I'll get down to them and see which is an easy way to do them. But usually I focus on the games themselves. For example, weekly quests, these are all the ones that have in progress. Then they separate the ones that I haven't even started. And then there is the ones which I have completed, like Red Dead Redemption 2, Cluster Truck, and so on and so forth. Well, again, I have videos on those, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like, and plus the bell activated with notifications, so you get notified whenever these weekly, monthly challenge quests come out. And I'll do them as quick and easy and as fun as possible for you. Except like the football one that came out for this month, guys, I haven't even beaten it because honestly it takes too much time. If I could have 2 consoles running at the same time and one is doing that challenge while another one is playing my actual game that I want to play, because there's so many games, man. I'm trying to run through my back catalog as quick as possible before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out in Halo Infinite, because once those 2 puppies come out, I ain't gonna be nowhere found. I'm not gonna be found anywhere else. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. How's your back catalog, by the way? Let me know in the comment section below or under nwarl7 in the social medias. Let's see. So yeah, same thing here. I wish there was sort of a like a line or text or something that would like tell you, let you know which one is what. But it's once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty nice and clean looking. You get your progressing ones, the ones you haven't even started, and then you get the ones you've completed. For beginners, I can definitely see how that can be a little hard to understand. You get your most popular ones, and of course some banners, featured ones, leaving soon section, which is easier to reach now. It's like sort of like a swing away, and now you have your swing section. You got your leaving soon section and whatnot, and then of course you can buy these at 20% off usually on before they leave. So I recommend it if you're planning on playing them. You get your new categories, which look clean and nice. Once you tap one, and it'll take you to the game and whatnot. Let me show you one real quick here. Let's download one from this section. Actually, I have all of these, my bad. Let me find one in one of these sections. Okay, so we'll try Dead Cells. We'll tap it. It says 992 megabytes. And then, of course, you can tap on the right to share the game, add to play later section, which is, I'll show you in a bit. You can see the images of the game itself, no video, the rating, and then what the rating is and why the game's rated that way, description on what the game is, features, all that, available on which console, capabilities, like if it's Xbox One X, enhanced, and all that good stuff, if you can do cloud saves and whatnot. And so press install, and then it'll show you the consoles that you have linked to your account that have this feature activated through the actual, management through mobile apps and whatnot. And you just choose one. This is where I think the app falls a little short. Just a UI hint, I would like a tip. I wish that they would allow, like they would make it so the box is not just a white, glowy, that like, look at this. Xbox One X. And this is my studio one. The other one on the right is my room one with my wife. Let's install this in our room Xbox. I tap it, and did you notice the difference? Like I noticed because I've used the app and I have good eyesight. But look at this. What if I want to go back? Like the change is so subtle. I feel like there should be a little more pump to it. Maybe be white on the one you select and the one you don't have selected, and do a green glow for the one that you select. Just a small tip. I feel like would help people. So you just tap it and then install to this console, getting ready, attempting to queue your install. It'll tell you it's done, and then it'll do its installation queued. It'll actually send you a notification once it's done, and it's actually pretty handy. Like it works. The bugs have been worked out pretty well. Worked out. It's been out for about a week, and honestly, lots of the bugs that were in the last one have been fixed, at least on my end, when it came to installation from both consoles and whatnot. Then you have all your game section. You have your profile section, which tells you how many points when it renews, and the quests that you've completed, your perks and whatnot, which the Spotify one, sadly, I haven't been able to activate it. Have you had struggles with that? Let's see, there's your settings on the right, which shows your email, if I remember correctly, so I'm not going to go in there, but you can do that. And then let's see, installing, it'll tell me which ones. And then it says check your device for whatever reason, if there's an issue. You can go open it and you'll see it later. I have my play later, which I used to not really even bother with it, so I just add games in there, sort of a wish list. But now, actually, you can actually see it, and it's not buried on a bunch of menus, so it is nice. And then installing, of course, you could choose recent games, install size, and by letters and whatnot. So it is handy. I definitely appreciate now that this app has been improved a ton. I stand corrected. I actually haven't even, I remember now that I haven't even tapped the settings option over here on the new app. On the old one, it would actually show on this tab with your profile. It would show your actual email, so that was not handy. That was not good for YouTube videos. But anyway, right now, you open it, there's my subscriptions, and then you have your help topics, Xbox status, feedback, manage your console, notifications, language, accessibility. Accessibility does like blurred image backgrounds, automatically play trailers, which I didn't even see a single video on that thing, so I don't know if it does video within the app. Maybe I stand corrected again. You can sign out and all that good stuff, get your notice. This is a handy thing for Xbox gamers. Xbox status. Now check this page and you will be able to see the status on all the Xbox services, which is amazing. So, because honestly, sometimes the website wouldn't even load for me, like whenever it's crashing. So we'll see if this thing actually works to it. It suffers the same, if it does not suffer the same things as the website does. But here you can check the status and make sure that your friend's not joining the party because of issues on his internet, not the actual servers and whatnot. And if you can't get online, it's probably because you need to fix your internet rather than the servers themselves are not, working. Anyway, that's a pretty quick guide on the new Xbox Game Pass app. I think it's pretty dope. Again, I'm gonna go redeem my Xbox Game Pass points, Microsoft points, so I can actually go get some free Xbox Game Pass. I invite you to come to my channel, check it out, and check the playlist and videos. So I'll leave little bubbles all over the place, well, and one on the corners, so you can check that out and get educated on how to not pay for your Xbox Game Pass. Anyway, appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you all next time. Peace.